Musician Mzbel has been, away for a while. She went holidaying and then she came back and then we heard about some accident. We saw a video of it. It was a very, very terrible one from what we saw. But she's doing well now. She's got a radio job as well. I'm like, hey, Miss Bell, what else would you do? But she's here to have a conversation with us. And I'm glad that I get to speak to her. I am sure that you get to enjoy what our conversation will be about. You're welcome, Miss Bell.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your radio job as well.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
So what do you do on radio?
I'm a host. I'm a host for sex, love, and relationship show, and it's almost in the evening, and once a week actually. Thursdays, 10 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Did you go for it, or you were called to come and do this?
I was called. Surprisingly, one day I was there, and I got a call from TV3. I went, and then they proposed to me that, we wanted you to host this new show that is coming up. And we discussed it. I think it fits my brand, so I accepted to do it. And here we are. Today will be the my third day at work. It's once a week, so I have done twice already.
Has it been so far?
So far, amazingly, the response is good because I share it on my Facebook, so I get like very good comments. People write letters to me. Sometimes I have to tell them, no, you write to the producer, so write to the TV station or the radio station, and then they will get a letter to me. And I'm kind of falling in love with it. It's nice when people want to share their sexual problem with you or their relationship problem with you, hoping that you will help them solve it.
Just one last one on this one. I had been wondering, so did they choose you because of the tag, that Miss Bell has?
I think so. Because it's just like that. I think so, and I love it. I love the fact that, okay, over the years I've been tagged with sexuality, I've been tagged with sex, and now I have a job because of that. So, well, it's a good job. I like the fact that I'm able to contribute to people's relationship in a positive way, so I like it.
Is it also that you like the fact that you're able to use, vulgar words? I watched one of your Facebook Live, and the things you were saying, I'm like, hey.
Because at that time of the night, you are allowed to say anything. You're allowed to be an idol, the idol that you are. So yes, I love it because I get to say whatever I want to say, especially sexual stuff. And it's fun. When people call in and they are contributing, it's fun. And then my panelists, they are so crazy. I have a sex coach and a doctor, and one guy is a musician. And oh my goodness, they are so crazy. It's fun.
Your sex is practical. It means that you must have been doing a lot of it to be able to talk about it.
Ask me this today. Like, this is crazy. Yes, of course. I'm a grown woman, and then I have a child. So obviously, I know what I'm talking about. It's not like I do it every day. If I do it every day, if I get to do it every day, fine. It's healthy. It's a way of like working out.
Sex is a way of working out for you.
Yeah. It gives like there's some position in sex that makes your tummy it burns tummy fat.
Really?
Yes. So,
and you want to teach me that position? I'm sure Israeli would want to hear this one. So, what position is that?
Do you want to talk about that? Really? You want to know?
Yes. Because someone is also learning from this interview.
The part where you sit on the man with your face, not facing him, but facing away. And I need to actually do it. And like keep going up and down, up and down. It bends tummy fat. It makes your hip wide too.
Wow. Some of us never knew this one. I think we've got some rapport here now. And, also, and people have been asking, have you been active after your son? Because, obviously...
Yeah, not so active. Not so active. The thing is, after 14 years, it's like you've seen everything, you've done everything. Plus, the style of music now is different. It's very hard to make money from music now. So I don't want to like invest so much into it and get little. So it's on purpose that I'm not so active. I still record music, do videos, but you will not see me going places trying to promote it. Maybe a few radio stations and TV stations because they are my friends and they like what I've done, and then they give me the platform to talk about it. But I will not go out of my way to like really, really promote it. It was only this new single that I've released a month ago that I actually went to Takrady to promote it because the team decided that we haven't been to Takoradi in a very long time. But it's a choice because there's no money in music like before.
But even though there's no money in music, you are one of the lucky ones who are still active.
I'm very lucky then and now. Because then, by the time my music is done, there are people waiting to buy it. They will offer you huge money, take the music, go and market it. And from their marketing, you get to play gigs, you get to do appearances, travel all over the world and stuff like that. But now, you do music, you can't sell the album because you have to put a single out for free download. And even when you get gigs, it's not like it doesn't pay enough like before. Then by the time my album is done, I already have huge money. I bought my first car from my second album. The money I got, even after my management team has taken their share, I had enough to buy me a car, got me a very comfortable apartment. But it's not like that anymore. Nobody goes to buy like a music right like before anymore. Except maybe xylophone that came recently, but there's no. It's not like before, and it's like a risk. You do it because of how you feel about it, but to make money from music at a go like that it's not easy.
So how are you surviving?
I have a lot of investment, and I have like small businesses, online businesses. So I make money from that. I have a production studio. We rent equipment, and then we produce TV shows. I have an editing bench that people rent to edit your stuff. I make money from that. I have a live band sets where people rent to rehearse, and then I make some royalties from like francophone countries from my music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I have registered. And then I have a voice blog. I make like at least 7,000 to 10,000 Ghana cedis a month. Small things. I can't remember everything right now, but
did you do all these investments, or did you put your money in various places because you saw a day like this?
No, it's because I felt like, at some point I might want to take a break. So while I take a break and I'm not doing anything, where would the money be coming from? Because now my expenses are high. Once you become a celebrity, everybody expects you to live a certain kind of life. And when you get used to it, you have to save so that in future, when you want to take a break, you can easily take a break. So that's why I did that. Not because I saw that there'll be a time where, nobody knows the future. I never knew that there'll be a time that you do your music and put it out for free. Music videos, put it out for free. Then when you do music videos, you compile it and sell. Somebody will buy the right. Lucky Sounds, Big Ben, Alodia Music Promotion. Now, we don't have record labels like that buying stuff.
Now, let's talk about the song that you have released. It was Fache, was one of the songs. Is it Fache?
Fache, somewhere last year.
Yes, I remember we were on radio together, and I told you that one of the songs I thought you should promote, but I don't know what happened to that.
I did in a way, but not so much. But this particular one, I want tongues. I really want to push tongues because it's different, and plus a few people who have listened to it like, oh, this is a good song, you need to promote it. And these are people in the industry that you respect, so I want to give it a try.
What's tongues talking about?
Oh, basically it's a love song, but I speak in tongues like the Christian tongues, and then I interpret it. It's a way of saying when you speak in tongues, interpret it. But the title of the song, Nankasan, wasn't supposed to be tongues. It's Give Me All Your Love. But when I put it out, when we finished recording the song, we named Give Me All Your Love. And I gave it to a few people to listen to. And all they will say is, okay, tongues. Are you speaking in tongues? So I'm like, tongues, it's easy to identify the song with tongues. So let's name it tongues. But basically, when you listen to the song, I'm speaking in the Christian way of praying and interpreting it.
I haven't listened to the song, but I heard somebody say that you're mocking Christianity, and coupled with the fact that, some time back you had already said certain things that Christians were not, too happy with.
It's not a mockery. It's not. It's like Christians themselves mock the Bible, like the New Testament. They themselves mock it because how the New Testament talks about tongues is not how they practice it.
What does
so
it
it's
say?
in a way, tongues is languages. It's not like they say, like in 1 Corinthians, I think 14:2 or say, it talks about tongues being mystery between you and God. He never said that you will not understand. It's between you and God. So the next person standing by you should you understand. And they don't read the entire chapter. It's just some few verse, and then they stop there. So it's being done wrongly. As I'm talking to you now, I'm speaking in English. If I start speaking Twi, I'm speaking like a different tongue. If we all start speaking different languages, we are speaking in tongues. So that's basically it. But the way it's being taught in church is some way, so people speak some, excuse me to say, silly languages that they themselves don't understand. And it's sad. It's crazy.
Are you sure you're ready for?
I'm not mocking. I'm not mocking Christianity. Christians themselves mock their religion because they don't practice exactly what their book teaches.
Are you sure you're ready for the backlash from Christendom?
There's nothing new they will say that they haven't said already. They've called me Antichrist, they've called me Jezebel, Ashawo, and all that. It's the same thing they will say again. So I will talk about it if I'm being asked. It's not like I'm going places preaching about Christianity or condemning Christianity. If I'm on a platform like this and you ask me about something that will lead to it, I will freely say it. I will not say, oh, no comment, because it's my opinion. I'm not saying what I'm saying is 100% legit. You can take it, you can live it. So I don't go around mocking Christians or talk against Christians, hoping that I don't even know what to say, but it's not an intentional something. If you ask, I will talk. If nobody asks me about it, I won't say anything.
And you built a brand over the year that people think has been controversial. So if you come out with tongues, people still think that, you just want to keep up the controversy.
No, I never, I used to disagree with people when they say I'm controversial, because I don't think I'm controversial. I'm a Ghanaian. I speak my mind just like everyone. But unfortunately, I'm out there. I'm in a, what do you call it, limelight or lamplight or something. Whatever light, I'm there. I'm in that light. So people will always come and criticize me, but I speak my mind just like everyone else. And I don't try to be offensive. It's just what I know that I share. So you don't have to buy into it if you're not comfortable with it. So it's not about trying to be controversial. It's in the Bible. People preach about it all the time. When you go online right now, there are lots of Jews preaching against tongues. There are lots of seven-day Adventists. A lot of people preach against tongues. They're speaking of tongue, how tongues is being taught in the church. So it's not like I'm the first person or I'm trying to be controversial. That's why I do it. Those people, I don't think anybody will go on their page and say, oh, you're trying to be controversial, that's why you're preaching. They will see them as preachers. So they are allowed to say it. But the fact that I'm a musician doesn't mean if I know something about the Bible, like I can share. I'm sharing. If you like, take. If you don't like, it's not by force.
Are you okay when people also speak against your religion?
Oh, yeah. You can speak against Judaism. If you're not comfortable with something, even we, following the Jews, if we are not comfortable with something, we complain. We ask questions and we make sure we get the answers. So, yes, if something that humanity is supposed to benefit from, so if something is going wrong, I have a lot of family members who are Christians. If I have learned something and I feel positive about it, I feel like it's hurting them or they need to know, I won't keep quiet.
How do they feel about your religion?
Oh,
your family members?
They don't get it. So they feel, say, well, my called to be. They don't get it. So sometimes they say, yeah, but kind one pine boom. But me, I carry them in pine every time. That someday they will come to realize what I have realized. So they are not so much into it. They care, they are worried, but it's my life.
Let's talk more about this with the recent apology. It wasn't an apology, but he said he's forgiven you. Did you think that you offended, what's his name again, Josh Lai in any way for him to have said that?
I don't know whether he actually said that, because I don't think he would say that.
Well, in the article I'd seen on social,
I saw it too.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't think he said that, because there's nothing to forgive. I don't think he said that. If he said that part, yeah, then that one day he should get ready for my for my trouble, because he has no right to say that.
Why?
Oh, he knows. So until I see an audio or a video with him saying that he has forgiven me, mention my name.
No, he was asked a question with your name, and he says that he's forgiven you.
I haven't seen it, so because
But,
I have.
But why do you think
I'm
that?
trying to move on. Mm-hmm. And I should be the one saying I've forgiven him and everybody involved, and that trouble. I should be the one saying that, and he knows that. So I don't think he will go anywhere and say that he has forgiven. Joshua can never say he has forgiven me, never ever.
But he said so.
I haven't seen it. So.
But why are you so convinced that he cannot say so?
Because I know why, and he know why, and he knows why too.
Maybe he's forgotten because he says he's forgiven
So
you.
I need to see the video, and then I'll remind him when I see the video.
What are you reminding him of?
Oh, that if there's if there's some forgiveness, I should be forgiving them, not him forgiving me. Because I saw something in the church and I complained about it, that you people kicked me out. I was actually begged to quit. And I did. So you don't sit somewhere. I did you a favor. You don't sit somewhere and tell me, say,
You did him a favor by quitting this church.
yeah. So Bonnie Bang, that is forgiven. So I don't know what he said. So I will not say anything until I see a video and audio with him saying that he has forgiven me.
Let's talk about your accident. What really happened? I saw the video. It looked traumatic, and to think that he had to go through that process. What really happened? Where were you? I heard the people speak Ga in the background.
Yeah, it's Labadi.
Okay.
That's why.
The Labadi Beach.
Yeah, Labadi Beach. So we went there on a Wednesday afternoon to have lunch, me and my girlfriend. And after lunch, we decided to take a ride. And she was behind me. Next thing I know, she bumped into my ride and mine somersaulted, I think twice or so. And I injured my neck and my leg. And right away, I could not hear anything until I think the following day or so. And I was admitted at the hospital for 5 days. After 5 days, I went through physiotherapy. I'm good.
You're better now. But did you hear, maybe your team told you that people thought that it was for publicity stunts?
To gain what? Like if at that time I had something about accident, maybe a song about accident that I want to promote, then they can say that. But it wasn't for anything. There's no need for that. Go through that. It's you saw the video. Why would I go through doing it? Only Jackie Chan can do that. I'm not Jackie Chan. I'm not an actress. I will not put my life through something like this for publicity. No. I never heard anybody say that though, but it's possible. People will say that. Even recently, I think Sarkodie had a minor accident or something like that. They said it was to promote. People will say whatever they want to say, but it's not true.
The others will also think that you should be cautious of whoever your girlfriend that you were riding with was, because like we saw, she bumped into you. People thought that,
I think she was overexcited because, we're having fun, and before the bike, we were on a horse. And each time she's close, she will come and hit my back or hit my bum or pinch me. So maybe she thought she could do that with the bike, but that one is a machine. So things went out of hand, but she's still my friend.
Then, during your healing process, you dropped the bomb. During your yes, because you had a visit from the opposition, and so you dropped the bomb.
It wasn't a bomb. I was just expressing myself. The thing is, it's like I can't even express myself anymore. I've been sick for almost a month, and the mother of my constituency heard and decided to come and visit. She came, and I was amazed because this is somebody I campaigned against. And the people that I campaigned with, none of them have even text or call me. So I felt like, okay, let me show this woman some love for what she's done. And remind my people that you haven't even text me or call yet. And you can't tell me, say, because I didn't invite her to my house. Baby, but it's in the past, so.
Well, that also became an issue because people said that you had said you campaigned for Mahama. You didn't campaign for the NDC. So are you saying
I never said that. I never said anywhere that I'm campaigning for Mahama. Who is Mahama? Is it not NDC? I campaign for NDC. I campaign for Mahama. I campaign for Bobby. I campaign for anybody that stood for NDC. Everything I did was in the name of NDC. So it can't be, even if it was just for Mahama cry. Is Mahama not our flag bearer?
So he didn't also get in touch with you?
Oh, after, when the story came out that I said, oh, I've been neglected, even though I didn't say that. Yes, I got text messages. I got, even one guy I was dying to meet that, my number, thanks to this one. I got his number, Sammy Jimfi. He actually texted me. He was so cool.
It's like someone you have a crush on or something.
Oh no, he's too young. I can't have a crush, but I admire him. I've always wanted to like talk to him or hug him or something, like kiss his face or something. He's so cute, and I like
His
like
enthusiasm.
his confidence. You see, I wish I have studied hard enough like him. I wish I'm that intelligent. He knows almost everything.
But couldn't you have?
So he texted me, and I was very happy.
Couldn't you have sent the former president just a simple message to remind him if he had not heard, if he had forgotten?
After I complained.
Yes, before you complained.
I heard from him.
No, before you complained, since you have a very good relationship with him, wouldn't it have been better if he sent it?
It was all about like we are in our body. Say me are best No, I won't do that. I'm sick. I can't. I have no. If you send someone a message that I'm sick, it looks like you're looking for their sympathy or you want money, and I don't want to send that impression. So anyone that I heard that I was sick and came to visit me, I'll welcome them, but I will not pick up the phone and tell you, hey, I'm involved in an accident. To me, come me the feel. It's like baby. So no. But he reached out to me after I've complained that he's been traveling and blah blah blah. So he didn't know. Sorry, do you need something? I'm like, no, I'm fine now.
Because people thought that you had given the opposition something to use against your party. You've given the ruling party something to use against the opposition. Because you're a big name, and if you had seen the headlines, you would know.
They twisted it.
Exactly. So you get them an ammunition to use against you.
No, but yeah, I am. When you asked me, I will explain again that I'm still NDC. My people, I don't know, for some reason forgot that I'm there. And I complained, and then they came and they came and checked on me. And moving forward, I believe that if not me, someone else in the party is in trouble, they will quickly reach out to the person so that something like this don't happen again. So it's not like I did it so the ruling party will have something to say. What would they say? Mzbel Yarikra, no man, and there's any big deal.
Any big deal, like someone come and say.
Yeah, everyone said Tina Babesrami. So if Tina meeting
did you also know that she can also use that as a campaign message someday in that constituency?
I don't mind. And it will be the truth. She will not be lying, so I don't mind. Say Tina Babesrami, or will be answer meeting Babesrami. Or Babet.
She got in touch with you as well, I got in touch.
No. Not even after I complained. No, not even a text message. You say, Mzbel, I didn't know. Say why? No.
Is there bad blood? Has there been bad blood between you and Obebia?
No, not at all. When was the last time I saw? I think Metro TV also. We spoke very well. So I don't know why.
Well, maybe now that
I have to say it. I have to say it.
All right.
I was proud that she came. She was very nice. Very, very nice. So I have to say it. She came to me. She asked, you need something? You need? Blah, blah, blah. She was really nice. So I have to say it.
You have to say it. Another
Just
person.
like I said, I spoke about free SHS, and then people were like, "Oh, and you politics there, and you be I'm not a politician. Me, I So if me be because not gonna find you benefits, the fact that I'm in this, should not stop me from saying it.
Your very good friend, Afia Schwarzenegger. You guys have been out and back together. Well, I don't know how you got back together. Maybe you want to share after, because the last time
we got together at Sally's party.
Yeah, that's true. I was there. That was true. I was there. And so I've forgotten. So the relationship was grown, but people think that you have become more calm, and she is becoming extremely loud. I don't know what you think of that.
Oh, but that's the Afia Schwarzenegger character. That's who she is in real life, behind the scenes, everywhere. That's who she is, and that's what pays her bills too. Naturally, she's like that, and that's her job too. Is like that. So me, I understand, and I support her. I love her so much. A day we can talk like 3 hours on the phone, and sometimes she'll be in the kitchen doing something, and then I will be. She's an amazing person. She's so cool, and she's so caring. So that what people see is a yeah Afia, but the yeah Afia at home is different. She's sweet, and if you are a friend, you'll be the best support. She doesn't mind. She will help you. She will support. Afia is or any part.
But there was a video that was circulating yesterday. I don't know how long she had recorded the video, hurling insults at Kennedy Agyapong, and people are like, who are these people close to her? Can't they just tell her to,
The thing is, Kennedy has hurt Afia emotional. Like, wow, he's hurt her deeply. So much that she can't forget.
What did he do to her? Did he abuse her? What did he do to her?
Maybe someday she will interview Afia. She'll be happy to tell you everything. But she's been very hurt by Kennedy. I don't know how. I can't give you like exactly what happened, but she's been very, very hurt by Kennedy, and she will never forget and she will never forgive until she sees that Kennedy too is hurt back. Yes, so it's
like a revenge,
kind of.
And you're not saying anything about it?
She's a Christian. I'm not a Christian. My religion tells me about an eye for an eye. So here, it's cool. But Christianity will tell you that forgive and forget. But Judaism will tell you an eye for an eye. It's in the Old Testament.
Does it have anything to do with she losing her job at Despite?
I think it's part of it. It's so many things. Her nudity out there with Kennedy editing her head on top of a naked woman, and a whole lot.
You want to say that picture that was out there was not Afia?
No.
We saw tattoos that people say they had seen that she had.
But me, I'm an editor. I can easily do that.
You can put tattoo on someone.
Oh yeah. Put tattoo and give you breast cry. That doesn't belong to you. It can be done. So she's been hurt, and she knows how she feels whenever she hears of Kennedy Agyapong. So how she wants to deal with it, I think people should leave her. It's between her and Kennedy. If Kennedy wants to fight back, it's up to Kennedy to fight back. People should just leave her to do what makes her happy. She's not getting anybody's way. It's Kennedy's way she's getting into. So if Kennedy is uncomfortable with it, he will fight back.
Well, your son, how is he doing? Not his father. I know that will never come in any conversation.
Like, your son. I'm like, hey, what's about my son?
No, that's his father. How is he doing? I just want to know how
he's very well. He's
how old is he now?
Five, and he's awesome. The boy can talk. He's so intelligent.
But his mom talks.
Oh, but he's on there, serious. So the things he can say, Mommy, can I have a minute with you?
Wow.
And I'm like, hey, Mommy, you are on your phone throughout. You don't spend time with me. This is very bad. Oh, the things he says, sometimes, are you my grandfather? I love it.
And now that he's 5, any intentions of having another after him?
Yes, I want to. I'm not sure, but yes, I want to have a baby girl at the right time.
When is the right time?
When I get pregnant.
Oh, you can decide to get pregnant today, you know.
I can't decide.
Why?
I can't decide to get pregnant today.
Because if I remember...
If you do it and the pregnancy doesn't come...
So it doesn't mean that you have been trying?
Kind of.
Because the reason I'm asking is because if I remember, I think that we've had a conversation where you had said that you don't think that marriage is your thing.
Yes.
So it means that have you changed that perception?
No. Marriage, no. But if it happens, then it will be the will of Hashem. So I won't stop it. But it's not part of my plan to get married or to be worried about not being married yet. No. But along the line, if it happens, then that will be the will of Hashem. It may be part of my destiny or purpose in life or whatever it is. But
it's not a put your mind to it.
No, it's not a priority. No.
Tongues is a priority.
Purpose of life is a priority.
No, but